everybody. Everybody, how y'all doing? Never leave your side. How y'all doing? Hey, everybody, come on. What's going down, everybody? Hey, everybody, I miss you too. Welcome to Say It Tuesdays, where we talk about all things positive affirmations. I just want to say I'm just grateful for this day. I'm grateful for the energy to even try to do this, you guys. For some of you don't know, on this weekend, I lost my uncle, and so we've been doing a lot of things concerning that, but I'm just grateful and thankful to God to have the energy to be able to help my family and to be there, and also to just being able to do this because you all are my family as well. And I think this is important for our lives to come together with Say It Tuesdays so that we can just build each other up and build each other up as we go on this journey called life. So I want to welcome each and every one of you to Say It Tuesdays with Jon Pierce, and I'm so glad that you all are here with me. I also want to just send a shout out to everyone who's been here with me every week. All of the guest speakers that I've had some wonderful ladies on, and we're gonna have some fellas come in and talk with us as well. And I just want to give a shout out and just want to say how grateful I am to everyone that has been one of my guests. And also you, my guests on the lives, you all have been just a blessing. I want to say what's up to everybody. The fellas, it was fellas who got the book last week. So I'm so happy for all of the guys that got books. They are sent out to you. You should be getting them very soon. And I appreciate each and every one of you all. So today, you guys, it won't be a very long video. Today, I want to talk about having a positive self-image. Hey, everybody. I want to talk about having a positive self-image. Oh, also, don't forget, send some hearts. If you have questions, put your questions down in there. We're going to try to get to them. If you want to chime in and come in on something I'm saying, you're more than welcome. Hit the button, and I'm going to invite you on in, and we all can talk. So back to the subject. The subject tonight, you guys, is positive self-image. And I was just really contemplating that because I was just thinking about it's so many times that you look at yourself, or you can get down on yourself. And I just was always thinking of ways to make myself have a full battery of energy, so to speak. And so I'm learning that the way I think about myself is the only way to have the energy to go about my day and to do things. And so, I started to, for a long time, just to be transparent with you, for a long time, people would look at me like, you're so confident in yourself. You have so much your self-esteem, and you're doing this and you're doing it. But the truth was, on the inside, I did not have that esteem. I did not feel that for myself. I was doing it and pushing myself because I believed in myself. In some forms, but there was some things physically about myself that I just did not care for. And there was some things, mentally that I had been put on me by other people that I did not care for. And so it helped build a imbalance in my mind, so to speak, about myself, about who I was. You know what I'm saying? Because, you just talk, everybody wants to say different things. You want to hear things from your family. You want to hear things from friends. You want to hear just a bunch of stuff. And if sometimes you don't hear certain things, it begins to build some kind of negative image in your own mind. And I had to begin to tell myself, that's not the truth. And one day when I looked at a picture of myself from high school, because in my mind, you guys, I thought I was ugly. I thought I was so ugly. And one day I just went and looked at some old pictures from high school and looked at myself. I was very skinny, but I was like, you were a handsome dude. I wish that you would have known that you're kind of cutie pie. And when people would say it, your family would say it, whatever, for some reason I just wouldn't believe it. And so that began to become my self-image of myself. And I just have to change that. And I had to change that. And I began to just love on myself more and do the work to build my self-image. Now let me say that this is an everyday journey, that I'm not like perfect with this. Like I am still, there's some days I wake up and like, you know, and some days, you know, I know that I have to tell myself, um, I know that I have to tell myself that I got this. You are amazing. And not just on the physical side, on the mental side, on the spiritual side, you're amazing. On the talent side, you're amazing. You're amazing and wonderful. And that is just where I want to be. I want to be in a place where I can continually tell myself, you can do it. You got this. You're attractive. You're purposed. You're loved. Thank you. You're all of those things. And not just from outside sources. First and foremost, me. So my positive self-image. And I wrote this down earlier just to say this to you guys. And I'm going to read something else from Say It Until You Mean It. Um, a positive self-image leads to self-worth that helps our self-esteem, which powers our ideal self. I knocked my own socks off with that earlier. I'm going to read it again. Positive self-image leads to self-worth that helps our self-esteem, which powers our ideal self. And so that's what we got to start at the beginning, building our positive self-image. I think I have somebody want to come in and say something. Yes. Approve. Add. Come on, daughter. Come on, you're today. I'm adding you. And as we're waiting for her, I just want to read that again. My love, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing? Hey,
I'm
everybody.
wonderful. I'm wonderful, pushing through everything and not complaining and giving God thanks and giving universe thanks and giving it all the responsibility of just pushing this love forward. I'm great. How are you?
I am good. I am feeling good. I'm feeling amazing.
Yes.
Taking today to this has been my office to
Yes.
because always doing stuff for everyone and this is why I love this video that we talking about self-love, self-care, being positive and listening to your body and what you need. And today I'm like, I'm gonna just chill because that's how I love me today. Today
Yeah.
is relax and love me.
Yes.
Be
Because
positive.
sometimes we need that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we need to just relax and listen to our body tell us, hey, if you want to keep going, sit down.
Yes.
Yes.
I've been on that journey of listening to what my body need and it feels so good. It feels so amazing to just be in my own temple and
Yes.
listen to the goddess and listen to the God and listen to what's moving
Yes.
up in this here thing.
Absolutely. 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 So when it comes to positive self-image, like one of the things we know you do is listen to your body and just take the time to relax in that. Is it something else that you do when it comes to positive self-image to really work on your positive self-image and stay in a positive place?
Yes. So okay. So I know you. I don't know if you can see, but I have that vision board up there. That one's
Okay.
a calendar, and then I have another one underneath it with that's a dry erase board. But then I have a wall that has like little sticky notes, and on. Okay, well, come on. I'm gonna take you to the wall, and
Take us.
I'm
Yes, take the people. Take us on.
gonna take you to the wall, and I write myself positive notes, and I stick
Ah,
it there on on the wall. And so like I'm gonna show you one. One of them
okay.
is oh, I don't know how to. Oh, okay. So if I want to do like small notes, I do my sticky notes. Then I have like this little board that talks
I
about love
love
after
it.
trusting God's vision, smoke between
Yes.
fear what's lost. So I do that for if I have longer notes, but then my wall of my sticky notes.
Yes.
This I love. I'm gonna show you how to.
Okay.
So these I have
Oh,
my little notes, and I have, all of these little things that I put on there. So some of the things that I have on my wall talks about love is a vital force to my
yes.
existence. I'm not afraid to walk away from what's familiar to find my soul. I
Mm.
love. I can't lose in love when love is everything that I am and everything that I have. So I got
Woo.
all my little self-private notes, but I
Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us because that's some good stuff. Something you said, what's the one you said about walking away from something familiar? What's that one? Can you read that for me again?
walking away from something that's familiar so that I can find my soul.
Woo.
When I wrote that, I was in a space of thinking about like you can't cry about what you think you lost. That you ain't lost it. That ain't what was for you to have. But your
Mm.
soul, though, you got to walk away from some things that you was trying to obtain or think you had so you can find what you had, your
Y-
soul.
Yes. Yes.
So I did that, and I went on, like I'm still cleansing.
Yes.
I think I'm on like a day 130 like right now,
Woo.
but
I
I've
need to
been
be
doing
with you. I can see it in your skin. Your skin looks absolutely amazing.
thank you. That's the carrot juice.
Yes, I can see it. It's really good. You know what it brought to me when you said that. Also, sometimes with dealing with self-image and stuff like that, walking away from the familiar sometimes is what people have told us in our past. So sometimes we confuse our self-image with someone's opinion of ourselves, with someone else's opinion. So sometimes that opinion is so embedded in our brain that becomes familiar to us. And
Yes.
so when you read that, that just like I said, woo, yes. Because for a long time, I heard not what I thought of myself, but what others had said to me. Even if it was in jest, even if it was some silly kid stuff, even if it was nothing really important, some of that stuff I held on to that I should never have held on to because it was not the truth about myself. You know what I'm saying? I let somebody else's truth become familiar to me, which then it made me internalize they crap, which made me crazy about myself.
Yes.
And I just think about, no, I want to say this in the right way because I'm very careful. I try to be very careful and intentional with my words. So I am grateful for my experience and where I am now. So I'm grateful to the universe for constructing everything that I told it to do.
Yes.
But what if I would have been in a full positive self-image of myself from a child up into to now? I think I've done some good stuff, and I'm so grateful for the things that I've done. But what else could I've done? You know, but I'm grateful for the journey that I'm on because now it's like the spirit is telling me you're still doing those great things. It's just in the timing. Now you're ready. Now you're ready to receive. Now you're ready to see. Now you're ready to be open. So I'm so grateful. So that your wall didn't open up one of my things that I was saying. Because I was saying that I want everybody out there to throw away other people's opinion. Stop letting other people's opinions become your self-image.
Mm.
That and you then turn it into your worth. No
Yes.
way, Jose.
Yes.
No way, Jose.
Yeah.
No, we cannot do that. We cannot do that.
Yeah, I've had people do, they like to just, oh, lotus this, lotus that, and they want to define me, and I'm going like, Kuju Changalias, I named me,
Self-determined.
I'm determined to
Yes,
define who I am, and you don't get to do that at all.
at all.
Sometimes people come along the way and their ashe and what they say is helpful when they can pull out something when you feel like you lost, and they can
Yeah,
pull out something and see something in you and share a positive something. But I get to choose to even still say, yeah, I agree with that. That's true about me. And I get
yeah,
to say, no, that ain't
yeah.
true. You know?
You know what I do? And sometimes I feel like when I feel led to speak into somebody's life, most of the time when I feel that unction and feel that thing is 99.9% right.
Yeah.
The point one I'm fighting is they own whatever their ego. So what I've learned to do is give them the word anyway. Tell them what they need to hear anyway. But I tell them if it ain't what you need right now, or whatever the case may be, chew the meat and spit out the bones. But more than likely, when you get home, you're gonna contemplate that thing and you're gonna see that it's what you needed. But
Yeah.
I don't want to fight people in the timing, because then it becomes a battle that we don't have to fight. You know what I'm saying? It's a battle that we're putting into somebody's energy. That is not our fight. So all I do is let me share with you what I feel and going on, because I don't want to destroy anyone's self-image of themselves. All I really want to do is build. Anytime I've ever done that is just to build, because sometimes in me I can see things for people.
Yes, yes,
I
yes,
can see things, and you know what I'm saying, and I listen and I discern. And so when I hear certain things and spirit gives me certain things, I want to share. But sometimes I know that the people say they're ready, but they don't always be ready. But I always tell them, if you come my way, you're ready. If you come to me, I know you're ready, because you didn't have to, because I don't want to do it. I would rather be dancing to some house music or recording some house music or on somebody's stage doing some theater, okay? Traveling around the world. That's what I would rather be doing.
yes. I always tell people who, when they'll say like, well, I want to do this with you, or I'm ready with this, and I say, you heard Jill Scott's song, Be Ready. The
Be
song,
ready.
when she just say, when you come to me,
Yeah, yeah,
ready.
be ready.
ready.
But that's a blessing place. That's a blessed place, though. And I'm so grateful for this kind of work, for this kind of passion for people, because it's a truly a people-driven passion to
Yeah.
want to do this and want to help people and want to write things, because you want to help yourself to help others. I know you do, because I've been around you so much. You know what I'm saying? I see you all the time helping and healing and running and changing and cooking and building, and so I've seen you. That's why your body told you to sit down.
Yeah, and I do so much of that, right now, because that's what this time is about, getting everything you are needing right now. That's
Yeah,
the thing that I can say that COVID has blessed some of us with the ability to start to listen, because you ain't got no choice. And
yeah,
self-care is something that has always been important to me, but I just, like, do more self-care, do more intentional, not the accidental, you got sat down on your butt so you can sit down. No,
yeah,
I think I need a little rest today. Okay, let me
yeah,
lay. I might need a
yeah,
little, I might not need to do certain stuff. I've been really honoring that and being of integrity with, the spirit that walk with me, that tell
yeah.
me, set it on down.
Set it on down. That's a powerful place. That's a really good place. And I hope that everybody out there listening, when you feel it and you know it in your body, do it. Take that time for yourself. Run you a good, nice hot bath. Put you some bath salts in there and relax and lay back and enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you deserve it. We
Yeah.
we especially us here in America, we work so hard. Everything is a hustle and a bustle. Everything is, it's so much coming at us at so many times. Like, it's so different here than other places. And you've traveled abroad and you know how it is. It's just such a, in other places it's such a relaxed feeling. And
Everybody has
America,
time set aside to relax, where everything is shut down. It's a part of
everybody.
everybody do that. It's culture.
Everybody, everybody just takes the time for themselves to build themselves up, and they know it. And we just do not do that. It's always a goal. It's always a work. It's always something. And so I just really pray for my friends, family, and everybody on here, and that we just take the time for ourselves and do this kind of work and build our self care. I really do. I really do. I think I got somebody else trying to come in, my love. I love you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I love you. We will talk. Stay in. Keep on typing to me. I might bring you back on in.
Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for writing. Thank you for allowing the gifts to move through you. That's
Thank
why they're
you.
gifts, because
Thank
we
you.
give them to ourselves first and we share them with other people. So thank you for sharing that. Those blessings that come through you, keep doing that, saying it, writing it, living through it. You're supposed to have that divine experience that you went through so that now it means so much more to you and you can reach more people because you know what it feels like to not have, and now you hold on to it right now,
Yeah.
and you be willing to give it. And thank you for doing that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. That was so beautiful. I thank you. We'll talk soon, my love. Thank you.
All right.
Oh my God, that was so beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me see who this is. Okay, I'm trying to get them while we're getting them in. So beautiful. While we're waiting to get them in, I'm not sure what's happening, but I want to read a little excerpt from Say It Until You Mean It. If you don't have it, you can go on Amazon.com and write in the title, Say It Till You Mean It with Jon Pierce, and get you a copy, you guys. It's a book of affirmations. I'm so happy and proud of this book, and I think that it's going to help someone. So I want to read this excerpt, and it's about positive self-image, and it's kind of like a little bit of my testimony and an affirmation. So I'm not sure what's happening, but it says, I woke up this morning and I began to stretch. As I stretched, I became aware of what my body was doing. It was aligning all my muscles and fluids, telling them to get ready for the day. I was overcome with thanks and praise. I began to thank every physical body, and I said, I am grateful to my physical body, because when I am sick, I know the pain I felt was my body fighting for renewal and regeneration. If I was sad, I know the tears I cried were to wash the hurt away, a physical washing that comes from the inside. When I am happy, my body bursts with energy that can be expressed as a dance or a song. My body, in the grand scheme of life, does a fantastic part of being an all-providing source of infinite prosperity. I am grateful for everything my body has done to keep my spirit alive. I also thought about my body parts that I wasn't so happy with. And I can honestly say I wouldn't have cared about that if I was focused on the beauty and power that I have and that I receive on a daily basis. All the negativity towards my body was because I was concerned about what others thought. Affirmation. Today, I love myself from head to toe. Today, I love myself from head to toe. Regardless of what was said to me in my past, it does not matter what society standards of beauty are. I am wonderfully made. I am created to be amazing. My body proves this every day. Today I stand and know that I cease believing in man and man-made conditions. This is the reality of God's vision, and it is perfect. I am God wrapped in flesh, and I have to act like it. Let me say that part again. I am God wrapped in flesh, and I have to act like it. We have to act like it. We have to know who we are. We have to know who we are. I have a couple of more things. I'm not sure what happened on here. My sister was trying to get in. I'm not sure what happened on that. But we have to know who we are, you guys. And we have to have these positive self-images. Okay? So I just want to say this. You guys, stop comparing yourself to others. Comparison is the devil. It is a horrible place to be. When you compare yourself, you mess up everything. I've done it. We've all done it. We have to stop comparing ourselves to others. We have to stop comparing our projects to others. We have to stop comparing our businesses to others. And we have to just do it. And that just brings me to my next point, that we have to stop being our own worst critic. We have to really stop being our worst critic. You know, I don't think if I would have, criticized myself in a bad way, that I would have got a lot of things done. So I have to stop criticizing myself in a negative way. And I also have to say no to myself sometimes. If I start to think, I feel messed up, I feel ugly, I feel that, no, 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 I'm not going to receive that today. No, no, subconscious. I know you're pulling up old memories and pulling up old ways of feeling, but I say no. I say no. You cannot, we're not going there today. I run this. We run this. This is no. We have to tell ourselves no. No. And we also have to stop perfectionism. I have a problem with it. Anybody that has ever worked with me, they know. If you're in the studio with me ever, I will do a song. I will do a note harmony over and over and over again. I love it. I love doing that. But I am a perfectionist in that regard. I want it to be the best it possibly can be. But sometimes you just got to let go. And I had to learn that doing my shows. I would have my whole vision, want perfect, 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 and I would get overwhelmed. And then I wouldn't enjoy myself. And then I had to let go. And when I let go and just start letting God and just speaking, this is the vision, it will come forth the way I want it to come forth and start working in it, it will happen after that. Then I was blessed. Then it was the vision that I believed in my mind, because I just let go and let God do it. If I spoke it, I let it happen. So I'm telling you, just sometimes let go of perfectionism. Let go of perfectionism. And I think this, what I'm about to say, you guys, is the biggest thing of them all. For real, for real. Honestly, with the fight hands, like smack, clap hands. This important, what I'm about to say is, we have to be grateful for the things that we have done. We have to be grateful for the things that we have created, and we have to be grateful for who we are. We have to be thankful for that. We have to thank God for who we are. Have to. We have to be grateful within. We have to be thankful for our parents. We have to be thankful for our grandparents. We have to be thankful that all those things, all those channels, everything aligned up so that they can meet, so they can meet, so they can meet, so they can meet, so that we can be here. It is important to be thankful for that. No matter what we were born into, you are here. You are given life, and life is abundant, and you deserve it. You deserve it. We are here to live life and live life more abundantly. And I'm going to go on a side tangent real quick, because I always tell people this. Stop saying bucket list. Stop saying bucket list. This is a little bit off kilter, but we have to stop saying bucket list, because bucket list says death. And we have been brought here to live. To live. If your focus is on death, then we are missing the moments. We are missing the positivity that is happening right now in our life. We can't even be grateful for who we are, because we're thinking about someplace else that we've never been. So we got to throw away bucket lists, throw away those things and live. This is how we got to get to living. Build ourselves up, build our mind up, affirm our power, affirm our love, affirm our hearts, affirm those things within you. Affirm those things within you. And that's how we're going to grow. That's how we're going to see more Black businesses. Because a lot of Black people don't believe they can, because of what's been told to them. That's why we got to get rid of what other people think of us. On a personal note and as a collective, we have to get rid of it. We got to get rid of it. So I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. And thank you guys all for the love that you have given. Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for coming in. And I hope you take some of this stuff to heart. I'm going to read the little thing I wrote and show y'all. My little notes be everywhere. But I just want to say this to you again. We want to build our self-image, because a positive self-image leads to self-worth. I don't know why I keep tongue twisting that. I'm going to do it again. Positive self-image leads to self-worth that helps our self-esteem power our ideal self. One more time for me in the back. Positive self-image leads to self-worth that helps self-esteem power our ideal self. I love you guys. I'm so grateful that you're here. Go on Amazon if you don't have the book. Say It Until You Mean It. Read it. Go through it. Holler at us. You got questions? Inbox me. Share this video. Like this video. We're going to try to move on up a little higher. Some things I'm working on. And maybe move into another platform. We'll think about that. We're working on that. We're thinking about that. But I just like the honest place that this is where we can just really share, because it's really about giving and loving on each other. I want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I want to say love, 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 and blessings to the queen that is the Tune Day. I love you, boo. AKA Lotus Flower. I ain't going. I love you and your positive, wonderful energy. Every time I see you dancing, and just fills the room with so much love. And all of you guys out there, I want us to be our best selves. We're going to have so much more in this 2021 and in the future. And you know how we end it, you guys, with my favorite number from The Wiz, if you believe. If you believe. If you didn't catch the video, it's going to start over in about 5 or 6 minutes. I'm going to play my Believe song. Remember, guys, love on yourself. Love yourself. And say it until you mean it. Say it until you mean it. I love you. I love you. I love you. I cannot wait to talk to you next week. Keep my family in your prayers as we are dealing with the death of my uncle. And I just thank God for strength and the love we had. He lived a wonderful, full life. And I'm so grateful for his life. And here we go.
If you believe,
Yes.
within your heart, you know.
Can y'all hear it?
No one can change.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You must go.
Keep praying for us.
Believe what you feel. I know you're right, because the time will come around.
You gotta believe it.
When you say it's yours.
Thank you, sister.
Believe that you can go home. Believe you can stand on air. Yes, click your heels 3 times. If you believe, then you'll be there. That's why I want you to believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Right from the start, you gotta
believe in yourself. Believe in yourself.
In your heart. Go ahead and believe all these things. Not because I told you to. No, go ahead and believe in yourself. Ooh, yeah, believe in yourself. Ooh, yeah, believe in yourself. And I believe in you.
Thank y'all. Thank you so much. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.